Yep, bye. That is Doug Wegner of Doug Wegner Fishing. He is a guide up in the Bay of Green Bay. And not only does Doug guide up at Lake of the Woods, he does his two favorite places, Lake of the Woods and the Bay of Green Bay. And we've had Doug on the show a couple of times talking about fishing in the spring in the Fox River and, of course, musky fishing on the Bay. And great guy. And one thing about Doug, he has been brought up by a couple of good guides. I know one of the guides up in that area, and also Joe Bucher, who we had on the show a few weeks back. He was actually Joe's camera guy for 5 years. So Doug is really advanced in his skills, and for being only 25 years old, I mean, he fishes like he's been doing it for 30, 40 years, and he's definitely a great guy to hang out with, and uses good judgment when it comes to safety and everything. And been out with him a few weeks back, and definitely had a great time. And definitely he's patient, and he will answer any question you have, especially on the water or anything about fishing in general. So, but that muskie school is something that you might be interested in. Definitely give Doug a holler and get booked up. I know next year it's all booked up, but the following year, definitely this is something you probably want to hopefully book a trip with him the following year, or even next year on Lake of the Woods, but the school for the following year in 2021. I know it's a little early in advance, but like you said, next year is already booked up. Well, I know ice fishing is coming, and I'm going to be concentrating here in the next week or two on Lake Geneva, doing some fishing there. Maybe might poke around on the Rock River here in Beloit, and maybe see what I can come up with before things get too I guess, unbearable to deal with these fall temps with the temperatures in the teens, and but hopefully at night. But hopefully we'll get some 40-degree weather, maybe some 50s here in the next week or so. It'll be kind of nice. But again, that's going to wrap up our show here on the Fishing Hole. And again, thanks for listening this morning. Today's show brought to you by the Rock River Bait Box in Fort Atkinson. They are stocked up with all your ice fishing needs. They've got Eskimo apparel. Let me tell you what, these bibs and these jackets, I was talking to Brian about this, and they are top-notch, great quality. If you're looking for some bibs and stuff for ice fishing season, check them out. And not only that, they've got tons of ice fishing jigs. They've got the new Beaver Dam tip-ups and everything. And not only that, they've got St. Croix rods, of course, and they are your Acme tackle dealer in Fort Atkinson at the Bait Box, and also your authorized dealer for RS Nets in southern Wisconsin, and the only one in southern Wisconsin. Don't forget, they've got their old Hickory utility buildings too. You can definitely, if you're looking for an outbuilding, check them out. They've got a few on site, and if there's something they don't have on site, they can definitely order one or have one customized too. That's going to wrap up our show this week. We will do it again next Saturday at 7:20 right here on Iron Country 101.9 and 1490. Coming up next, news, sports, and weather.